everyone, welcome back. If you'd like to see how I got this glam summer glowy look, then keep on watching. Welcome back. As you can see, I'm very tanned. I've just come back from Turkey. I'm very sorry for leaving it so long for coming back. I just wasn't sure on what to do. So what I'm going to do is obviously it's nice and warm at the minute. I'm going to do like a summery, like glam-ish look. So I'm going to actually start off by using this Olay stuff. It is supposed to be like a cream for normal and dry skin, but also it's a primer. So it smells really nice as well. Yeah, it smells absolutely gorgeous. And you only need like a little bit, goes a very long way. So you just literally like dab, dab, dab like that. And I'm going to try my best to actually show my face while I'm doing my makeup this time. I've been doing loads of practice runs. Yeah. So my face, even though it feels absolutely beautiful, nice and soft, it has got a tacky feeling to it. So as always, I'm going to start with my eyes. So if we make a mess, we can always clean it all up. And I'm going to take the Maybelline eye eraser. And I'm just going to pop a little bit all over my lid, just a tiny bit, just to use it as like an eyeshadow base. And again, just blend it all in. I tend to find if you start off with a little bit, you can always build it up. But obviously if you cake your eyelids, then obviously they're stuck. You'll have to start again and then you've wasted all your product. And I tend to find if I use a concealer as well, I've got quite discoloured eyes. They're quite dark. So if I use this, it sort of blinds the darkness, if that makes any sense. So what I'm going to start off with is I'm going to start and use the I Heart Makeup, the Chocolate Vice palette. And I'm just absolutely in love with loads of gold shimmery shades at the minute. I mean, how beautiful is that? That is gorgeous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take a small blending brush. It's no make, I think I got it from Primark, I think. And I'm going to take the quite neutral shade here and just put it all over my eyelids. Right, I'm going to try my best just to set my base down. Just put it all over. Again, all over my eyelids. I'm very surprised how many views my videos actually got. I'm like, I know it's not a lot compared to a lot of YouTubers out there, but I was ecstatic. I was sitting on YouTube actually watching it every day, like go up and up and up, and I was like, whoa. Then next, we're going to go in with quite a deeper shade. I'm going to use this pink here, just to put in my crease, just to start, and I'm just using the same brush, and just start working up our colours. And just, like I said the last time, just backwards and forwards. Just backwards and, like, start in here and just swoop it backwards and forwards. And again, I'm nowhere near like a makeup artist. This is purely just what I do. I try and make my looks very affordable as well. I have no high-end products. And I find if you can get them in the drugstore or your local shops or whatever, then go for it if they do the same job. And then what I'm going to do next is take the other shade next to it and go over what I've just done, but deepen it up a bit into my crease, just very light-handed, very, very light-handed. Because again, less is more. You can always work it up. And just into my crease, like this. Again, other side, just make sure they're even. Just keep going backwards and forwards and just checking to make sure they're even. And then next I'm going to take a bigger, fluffier brush and go back in with a pink shade. And spread it around a bit. So like start working it up to your eyebrow. So it doesn't look like you've just got colour like here. Just again, very light handed, just work it up to your brow. So you're diffusing the colour. So it looks all as one and not just like a colour block on your eye. Okay. It's my daughter, Lily.
Oh, wow.
Try not to knock my mirror, darling. Try not to knock my phone. So that's what you're finished with. And next we are going to take a concealer and use a bit for our base, for our lid, so it makes the colour pop. And again, you don't need loads, so you just put it on your lid. And I tend to find if you put it at the bottom and then look up, that shows where your crease actually goes. So you just follow it. Make sure it's all over your lid. There we go, there's my base done. So then next, I'm going to take this absolutely gorgeous shade here. It is absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to use a flat packing brush, like this. It's a flat one. And just place it where we've put the concealer. I mean, how beautiful is that colour? That is absolutely gorgeous. It's almost like a foil shade. It actually looks like foil in the pan. And when you apply it, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Look. And then, so once you're happy with it all over your lid, I even like to bring it into the corner. Yeah, my youngest daughter's just messing on in the bathroom, like she always does. She's always up to no good. And then take the brush that we had before, and just take the pink. And what we're going to do is we're just going to blend it all together. Just blend, 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 blend. Again, like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take a smaller brush, and we're going to take the brown that we had before and just put it above our crease, just to deepen the crease a bit more. Just sort of like draw around it. That makes any sense. Just there we go. And I have this gorgeous liner from Rimmel. It's called Wonder Swipe, and it is in the shade Savage. So Savage. And then what I'm going to do with this is basically where our line is, where the eye here is, I'm just going to like just draw around it, because it's said that it can be used as a liner and a shadow. So what I'm going to do is just go around just to make that colour that we had before pop. Again on the other eye, on the other eye, on the other eyes, on the other eye, sorry. I mean, how beautiful is that? That is so nice. And then just bring it further up, because of course we had the pink, so it'll diffuse into the pink. And most people, I'm going to wait and do the bottom and my mascara last, because I make a mess with mascara. But what we can do is I'm going to do my eyebrows, and I'm just going to use the Brow This Way from Rimmel just to give my eyes a bit of definition, because we all know my eyebrows are absolutely shocking. So just put a tiny bit on. And I think with this having my hair this light, I really need to go a shade down, because it just don't look good. I always tend to take the mick when people have like white hair and they have like really black eyebrows. It's like, no. Have you not been told that your eyebrows are supposed to be the same colour as your hair? And look at me sitting doing a YouTube video and it's going viral, and I'm doing exactly the same thing. So basically I'm taking the mick out of myself. There we go. So once the eyebrows have got a bit of definition, I'm going to take my eyebrow pencil, if I can find it. Oh, my leg's gone completely dead. My eyebrow pencil, and it is the Rimmel Professional Eyebrow Pencil in the shade Hazel. And like what we did the last time, just go underneath, just slightly, because we've already got the definition of our gel. Just literally go around our eyebrow and give it a shape. And like before, just flick, flick, flick the front. Again underneath and around. Again over the top and around and the front. Just flick, 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 flick. And you know what I found as well also, when I'm doing videos and stuff, when I look at myself in the mirror and then I look on there, I look completely different. Like, it's weird, like, it's like I'm two different people. And I am actually wearing a top. It's like a boob tube top. I am not sitting naked. It's just slowly sliding down my body. So what we're going to do is, because it's a summer glowy look, proper dewy look, we're going to go for the Maybelline Master Strobe and Liquid. And I'm going to put a tiny bit on, and I mean a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. and I'm just going to place it where I like to glow. So cheekbones, forehead, nose, chin, mouth. There we go. Because they're the places we're going to go over later with the highlighter. And I am going to take, where is it? Just a Real Techniques face brush, and I'm just going to work it into my skin. I mean, already, look at that, that is beautiful. And if you're ever confused on where to highlight, because I was rubbish at the start as well, I mean, wow, look at that glow. If you try and imagine, or even if you stand in front of a mirror when the sun's out, and see where the sun is actually hitting your face. Do you know what I mean? So at the minute, I'm directly in front of a window, and as you can see, my chin's lighting up, my nose is lighting up, my forehead's lighting up. If I turn to the side, my cheek is lighting up here. And for contouring, it's a complete opposite. So you're trying to create a shadow. I'll go on to that another time. If you want a video on highlight and contour, again, I am no makeup artist, I'm no beauty expert. This is just what I do. So once we've created like a dewy look, I'm going to use, this is my absolute favourite foundation at the minute. It is the Maybelline, no, sorry, it's not the Maybelline. It is the L'Oreal Infallible in the shades, I think it's 302, is it? Oh, I can't find the shade, where is it? It's not there. I'll list it down below, what shade it is. And we're just going to draw all over our face, the fun bit. Just draw, 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 draw. And because it's very hot outside, this is quite a maximum coverage foundation. So a little bit goes a long way, and then again, just use our blending sponge to just literally push it into my skin. And I've just realised that this is way too light for my skin. I've actually tanned better than I thought I would. Just make sure you've got everywhere. I've got quite a big head. Like really, really big head. I didn't actually realise. And you know, no one likes orange hair, so just try your best not to get it in your hairline. And always blend it down your chin. So this basically looks like my skin, but it doesn't, sort of thing. It's just give it a light coverage, because there's no way you'd want to sit in the sun and basically melt. So we're going to use the thing that we used before, the Instant Anti-Rage Eraser, for our black eyes. So I've had no sleep whatsoever the last few days. I did not sleep at all in Turkey. Did not sleep. I'm a crap sleeper. Absolute shocking sleeper. I'm surprised I actually survived day to day, to be fair. And then I'm just going to take the smaller blending sponge, but what I am going to do is I'm going to take the Revolution Pro Fix Illuminating Spray and just spray it a bit to blend our concealer in. I've found that a wet sponge is better than a dry sponge, because I found that if you use a dry sponge, it sucks the product up, but if it's already wet, then it can't suck anything up because it's already wet. And once you're happy with that, take a little bit up on my nose. Once you're happy with that, we can set it in place with, where are you? Do you know what it is? I've got everything ready, you know. I literally got everything ready, and I've got my, I've got the setting spray, setting powder even. Master Fix Maybelline, because it is the Boyo. And I'm going to use another face brush from Real Techniques. Make sure we have no creasing. No, just a tiny bit there. And then what you want to do is you want to go straight in and push it in. Like literally push it into your eye, like. It doesn't matter if you have too much on, like if you've got a white face and you're like, oh my god, just twist it. You can wipe it away afterwards, because we need to bring our eyeshadow down anyways. There we go. And also with smile lines, because I have really deep set smile lines. And then once you're happy with that, take a big muckle blush brush. I don't use it for blush, by the way. Just swirl it in your thing and just set the rest of your face. Right, so moving on, I'm going to add a bit bronzer and a bit highlighter. Come on, lid. This lid never ever wants to go back on. I know I love you too, but you've really got to go away. And it normally likes to cover us in powder. Like, absolutely covers us in powder. So as I was saying in my last video, if you'd like to see my makeup collection, I don't have a lot, but if you'd like to see it, I'm more than happy to share it with you. So what we're going to do next is take an angle brush, and I'm just going to take my Hoola bronzer. Remember, less is more, less is more. And we're going to find a wax, or if you just, and what you do is, when you're sucked in like that, you connect it to the top of your ear, but don't start down here, you always start up here. So just imagine an imaginary line. There we go. Bit of bronzing going on there. And same with the other side. Just make sure it blends in, and you never go past, I would say, about here. Never ever 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 bring it too close in, because it looks so fake. And I like to bring it up to my forehead a bit, and all the way down, so it makes like a big 3 really, like, so it goes down and then down. If that makes any sense. And just shorten my jawline that I haven't got, but we can make an imaginary one. You can almost feel where it is. And once you're finished and you're happy with your bronzing, I'm going to go in with my highlighter, my favourite part. And also I have a little trick as well up my sleeve, which I learned. If you like to have the puckered lips, take your brow pencil and just faintly draw a line. Of course, let me show you. Blend it in. Right, and then we are going to take our highlighting glow brush from Royal and Langnickel, and I'm going to take this blush and bronze set from Profusion, and I absolutely love this highlight. It is absolutely gorgeous. And then, like I was said before, top of our cheeks, make sure you blend it all in. I mean, how beautiful is that? How beautiful, look. We are glowing. End of our nose, Cupid's bow, chin, take it up, top of our eyebrows, our brow bone and above. I would do it everywhere if I could, I would get away with it. There we go, and then once that's all blended in, what I then like to do is take the blush from the same palette, just use this blush, and just so it's all blended in, because there's nothing worse than just right. So once you're happy with your face, set with the Revolution Pro Fix Illuminate Fixing Spray, drench your face in it. Remember, I didn't do the mascara this time. So you want to take the same palette you used before, the I Heart Makeup palette, and just use a small brush and just take the pink that we did before and just bring it down. Bring it down to your waterline. Then a bigger brush, should I say a fluffier brush, and take the brown we also used and just smudge it. Smudge it so it's all connected. Then we are going to go, this is my absolute favourite mascara at the minute as well. It is the Paradise Ecstatic from L'Oreal. And I do have eyelash extensions on at the minute, if you're wondering. I haven't just miraculously like grew eyelashes like this, I wish. And just need a tiny bit. And it's basically just to sort your eyelashes out as well. There we go. and I don't have any bottom eyelashes, so there's absolutely no point in putting bottom eyelashes on. Then last but not least, I'm going to take the number 7 Precision Lips pencil in nude, nudie tootie. And I'm not a lipsticky person, I'm more of a lip glossy person. So and I do like to overlay my lips a little bit. And I mean a tiny bit. I think if you use a nude colours, you can get away with it, to be fair. So for lips, I'm going to use the Stay Matte liquid lip colour from, who are you? Rimmel, in the number Be My Baby. And it's very, very nude. Very, very, very nude. It smells lovely as well. Then I like to let that dry down a bit. Then I like to, where are you? With a lighter one, sorry about that. A lighter one, this is Latte to Go. And don't get it on your teeth because it's never, ever attractive. That look okay? So, if you like this look, I'm really intrigued on what to do next. I don't know whether to do a get ready with me, maybe a makeup tour. I'm not actually sure. But if you like the video, please, and I mean please, give it a like. Please thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you will get a message when I have posted a video. Again, if you have any ideas, I'd either do a makeup tour or get ready with me, or like a chit chatty video. So yeah, whatever you'd like to do, just put it in the comments down below, and I shall see you next time.